All right, guys. You know what time it is. Yep. What's going on, everybody? Crazy Dog back with another Guardians series recap, series preview, live stream. As always, of course, for anyone who's new, you're wondering how do I do these? Well, I do them after every series, recapping the prior series, previewing the upcoming series. I do a little digging into each pitching matchup, talk about the pitchers' history against us and vice versa, our pitcher against them, if they've faced off before. Of course, you will notice when we face rivals, because we face our division rivals multiple times. If we face a pitcher that we've already faced before, I'm not going to go through the stat muse garbage every time. Only against teams that we have yet to face that season. We got another team that we're facing for the first time this year as we got a 4-game series with the Twins. Oh, joy. Wow. And as you see in the description down below, the Twins were perceived as the biggest threat to the Guardians this season. Right? But as we've seen, kind of stink. Now we'll see how it goes starting tomorrow, obviously, because divisional games are different, as you know. You could be the worst team in the league, but man, you show up for those divisional games. Oh, heck yeah. So I'm just waiting for MLB.com to, work. Sometimes it just doesn't want to work for some reason. Don't ask me why. Stupid. Oh, no, it wants to work, of course. So yeah, before I get into talking about the series against the Twins coming up, I gotta talk about what happened against Boston. Now, first game of the series was actually postponed. Sure. Yeah, Mother Nature decided to get involved this time around. So that meant we had a doubleheader on Saturday, which is always fun, right? Dealing with the draft and then 2 games for the Guardians. First game, well, let's just say it didn't go that bad, actually. The series overall didn't go so well for the Guardians, but they got it started off good, right? I always say it's important to take the first game to set the tone for the series. On the mound for the Guardians was Ben Lively against Tanner Houck. Unlike the first time we faced them last year, the Guardians got after Tanner Houck. They definitely spied on that thing, for sure. Houck went 5 innings, 8 hits, 4 runs, 1 walk, 6 Ks. On the other side, Ben Lively, 5 innings, 6 hits, 4 runs, 3 walks, 4 Ks, and 2 homers allowed. Didn't even realize this, but Tanner Houck had a 7.58 ERA. Oh, he has one now. Yeah, that's his ERA now. Scoring wise, Willie Abreu got it going with a 3-run homer in the first. Not a great way to start. Of course, with the Guardians, they always chip their way back into it. In the first inning, they would get right back in this game. In fact, they would take the lead thanks to a Jose Ramirez RBI single that got him on the board. Carlos Santana sac fly, cut it to 1. Gabriel Arias, or should I say Ari No Ass, tied the game with an RBI single. And then Daniel Schneemann gave us the lead with an RBI single of his own. And then Rafi Devers would homer to tie the game again, top of the third. And then bottom 6, Stephen Kwan would give us the lead for good with an RBI single. And the bullpen, once again, for the Guardians was phenomenal. Heron got his Class A, not in the ninth. That's weird. He got the job done. And then Cade Smith came in for a solid inning, and he got the save. So the win goes to Tim Heron. He's 3-0 with a 1.80 ERA. Bernardino took the loss. He's 1-1 with a 2.70 ERA. Cade Smith got his third save of the year. 1.29 ERA for the Canadian. And Ben was not great. Houck, not bad. Each guy gave up 4 runs. But the difference is we got one more run on them against Bernardino. And unfortunately, that was probably the highlight of the series because game 2 of the series, they had Walker Buehler up against rookie Doug Nikhazy making his major league debut. Oh, and I'll just say it did not go well for poor Doug. Did not go well at all. Sucks to see, right? That really sucked to see that. So that's what he had potential. Just so happened he was going up against a pretty formidable lineup in Boston. So we talk a little bit about game 2 of the series because there's not much to talk about for the Guardians at all. In fact, the next 2 games, the Guardians would be outscored 20-6. Ugh. Not fun. No. So Walker Buehler went out there and shoved. 6 innings, 7. Nikhazy, though, rough game for him. 3 innings, 5 hits, 6 runs, and 6 walks. Eesh, walkathon. 3 Ks, though. And then Colby Hallard should have started this game. Damn. 6 innings, 6 hits, 1 run allowed. Should have started Colby. Just even Vogt regretted that, huh? Not starting Colby Hallard. And yeah, like they scored most of their runs in the first 3 innings. Trevor Story got him on the board with a single in the first. Jaron Duran would add a run in the top of the second. Rafi Devers would add a run in the top, or also in the second. So Duran, RBI single, Devers RBI double, and a Rob Refsnyder walk would make it 4-0. And then Jaron Duran would get a triple. Yeah, a triple, giving them another run, 5-0. And then to add to it, of course, Jaron Duran would actually steal home, making it 6-0. And the Guardians would finally wake up offensively with an Angel Martinez RBI single in the bottom of the 4th, followed by a Jonk bomb, the first of the year for Jhonkensy Noel. Big Christmas finally goes yard, making it 6-3. And then Alex Bregman would add a run in, top of the 6th, making it 7-3. And that was it. The win would go to Buehler. He's 4-1 with a 4.28 ERA. Nikhazy took the hard L. He's 0-1 with an 18. 18 ERA. Ouch. And just when we thought things couldn't get any worse, we get to today's game. Logan Allen against Brian Bayo. Yeah. Safe to say the Red Sox brought their bats out for this one. Yeah. It was ugly from the beginning. Like, very ugly. Guardians really couldn't get out of the gates offensively. Robert Snyder, solo shot, top second, because of course that dude always finds a way to just destroy us when he has a chance. Then Sedan Rafaela, RBI on a flyout. I guess sac fly with a throwing error involved, making it 2-0. Not 4, Rafaela would get a sac fly for real, making it 3-0. Then Rob Refsnyder, sac fly, making it 4-0 in the 5th. This is where things fell apart for the Guardians. 4-0, top 5, Rob Refsnyder, sac fly. Christian Campbell, one of their top youngsters, RBI single, made it 6-0. And then Campbell would steal second. Romy Gonzalez would steal home. Double steal. Throwing error. 7-0. Rafaela would hit a ground rule double, making it 8-0. And then Rafi Devers, top 6. Solo shot, making it 9-0. Nolan Jones would finally homer, though. 3-run jack for Jones. His first one back as a Guardian. Making it 9-3. Ooh, Chris Paul. Ooh. He Chris Paul'd it. And Yankees won the Cleveland series? No. 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 You can add hindsight, though, if that's the case. And then top 7, Rafaela would homer right back. 3-run homer, 12-3. Jarren Duran would add a run as well with an RBI double, making it 13-3. And that was it. 6 innings, 6 hits, 3 runs, 3 walks, 4 Ks, and a homer. Logan Allen back to being ass. I see 4 1/3 innings, 9 hits, 7 runs, 3 walks, 2 Ks, and a homer. It's so bad. Austin Hedges even got on the mound and threw a little bit. It's bad all around. Not to mention, 4 errors. You've never seen a team so bad on defense. I don't get it. You'd think these guys would preach defense, right? This team just couldn't do it. Oh, there's the walk-off. Tough way to get walked off. Tough way to get walked off. That's tough for the Rangers. Damn. It was 2-0, 3.27 ERA. Allen's 1-2 with a 4.21 ERA. Just tough way to have that series go for the Guardians. But if you were to tell me after sweeping the Pirates, we would go 3-3 against New York and Boston, I'd take it. I'd take it all day. So now, with that, let's move on to tomorrow. The Guardians begin a 4-game series against the Twins. Tomorrow it'll be Bailey Ober against Gavin Williams, Big Rig. Ober 2-1 with a 5.04 ERA, 23 Ks. Gavin 2-1, 4.15 ERA, 26 Ks. Looking at their recent starts, and I pull up Bailey Ober against the Guardians. Okay, so Bailey Ober coming off a 6-inning, 8-hit, 1-run, 1-walk, 6K performance against Chicago. Gavin is coming off a 6-inning or 6 1/3 inning, 7-hit, 2-run, 2-walk, 8-strikeout performance against the Yankees. And both pitchers are coming off wins. Gavin's 2-1 in his last 3. Ober is coming off back-to-back wins against the Mets and the White Sox. In fact, he's been playing really well. He's allowed only 5 runs his last 3 outings, with 2 walks and what is it, 15 Ks? Not bad. Not bad. Gavin, on the other hand, the runs are up a little bit. He's allowed 8 runs with 8 walks. Also, 19 Ks. So the Ks are up, which is nice. Against Bailey, Nolan Jones has a homer. He's 1 for 3. Pretty impressive. And of course, as you'd imagine, Jose has a homer with 3 RBIs. That's it. Those are the only 2 guys who've actually gotten a hit, like a big hit, scored runs against Bailey Ober. Pretty impressive. And then against Williams, they haven't really done anything against him. No RBIs or homers against Gavin, which is impressive. Now, Ober against the guards overall, 2-2, 2.20 ERA, 46 Ks in 8 appearances. Coming off a no decision last year, 7 innings, 4 hits, 2 runs, 2 homers against the Guardians in September. We faced him 3 times. We were 1-1 against him. Now, in the win for the Guardians back in May of last year, they tore him up. 4 innings, 8 hits, 5 runs, 1 homer. Damn. And in the game that he won, and that was in August. So I prefer us to do what we did to him in May. Is Pablo versus Luis. All right, so let's take a look and see how Pablo and Luis have done. Well, we've been able to really beat up on Pablo before. Just like with Jose Barrios. Later in his Twins career, we beat the crap out of Jose Barrios before he left. Even now with Toronto, we've been able to just beat the crap out of him. But yeah, Pablo Lopez against the Guardians. He's 2-2 with 3.50 ERA, 25 Ks in 6 appearances. His last outing, September 16th of last year, 6 1/3 innings, only 4 strikeouts, 8 hits, 2 runs. Yeah. If you look, he's never had really high strikeout numbers against the Guardians in his career. The most Ks he's had against us was when he was with Miami, his first start, 6 Ks. And then his first start with Minnesota, which came in 2023, his 19, where he got the win. He's been bludgeoned. Every start pretty much by the Guardians. 8 hits every start pretty much by the Guardians. 8 hits in 4 of his 5 outings against the Guardians. Since he showed up in Minnesota. Almost in Minnesota. His worst start by far though. First start with the Twins against us in June 1st, 2023. 8 hits, 6 runs, got a no decision. In the 2 losses he has against us, 6 innings, 8 hits, 2 runs, 2 earned, 3 runs, 2 earned, 3 runs, and a home run in 2023. Not do as bad. An ERA of 9, no wins or losses. Coming off of, that was in 2023, against Minnesota. 4 innings, 7 hits, 5 runs, and a home run allowed. Now, when he was with Kansas City in 2018, I think he came out of the pen. 1 inning, 1 hit allowed. Okay, that's cool. Now, let me look at this. But yeah, Simeon is coming off a win against the Angels where he went 5 1/3 innings, 4 hits, 1 run, 7 Ks. And like I said, Ben, typical Ben start. 5 innings, 6 hits, 4 runs, 3 walks, 4 Ks. And a no decision. Coming off a random ass shutout against Pittsburgh. Because, of course. SWR is 0-1 with a 2.12 ERA, 15 Ks, and 3 appearances. The one loss came August of last year. 7 innings, 4 hits, again, 2 home runs allowed. He's allowed a home run in his last 2 outings, at least. 3 home runs total. So that's tough. That's tough. And I know Manzardo hit the 1 home run in September because he was a September call up, which was stupid. He should have been up all year. Look what he's doing now. Brought him up last year, gave him a cup of coffee, looked all right, kind of struggled, sent him down, brought him back up in September. He started cooking like a madman. Now look at him. Love to see it. The mighty mashing mustache. That guy, man. Dude's a dog. Love it. He's a dog. Can I pet your dog? Now, following this series, the Guardians will be heading north of the border to face the Blue Jays. So this is the chance to get some more wins. Hopefully they take advantage. So that's really all I got for you guys. Let's go and take at least 3 out of 4 against the bum-ass Twins. They ain't that good. We should be able to win this series. A split at least. I'll tolerate a split at least, but all right, give me a damn series win, please. All right. But yeah, guys, that's gonna wrap it up for this one. I will see you all. And the words of Joe Buck. I will see you tomorrow night for Cavs and Heat. All right. With that being said, I'm Crazy Dog. OBS Studio decided to buffer and look stupid because it's a bum ass site. Check Twitter real quick, see if anything happened. Classic. All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna head out, and I will see you guys tomorrow. What happened to Kevin? Oh, I thought something happened to Kevin. Ooh. The Fearless Bucks star Damian Lillard suffered a left Achilles tear. Ooh. Just came back and then that happens. That's tough for Dame. That's tough for Dame. Wow. All right, just checking Twitter real quick, guys. I'm gonna look up Kevin Love, see what the heck's going on. I know he's dealing with personal stuff. Hope he's all right. I know he's been dealing with mental stuff the last couple of years. It's a kind of guy you want to look up to if you're also dealing with mental stuff. Oh, his father Stan passed away. Oh, damn. Damn, that sucks. That explains why he was away from the team. Shame. Well, my thoughts go out to the Kevin Love's family, man. I love Kevin over here. We love Kev. Yeah, with that being said, guys, I'm going to head out, and I will see you all tomorrow for Cavs and Heat. Game 4. Hopefully the Cavs can put it away, and this way they can rest up. That's tough, man. That's tough. Dame just got back, too. But yeah, with that being said, I'm Crazy Dog. See you guys tomorrow. Cavs Heat. Be there or be square. See you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye. Yeah.